What's going on, everybody? This is Renegade number one, aka the Feminist Killer, hashtag Logitorian. Destroy the things that hold you back. That's something that all of us as a collective have to focus on is getting rid of the things that hold us back and prevent us from progressing and moving forward in life. And I think the number one thing is stop avoiding reality. Stop avoiding reality. If you do, if you chase emotional highs, you're not black pilled. You're not even red pilled. If you chase emotional highs, you are still weak. If you are done and tired of being a weak person, you keep telling yourself you're going to stop and you don't stop, you should actually make a deal with yourself. Today is the day that it's going to be a revelation for myself and make that change. If you have to rely on alcohol, drugs, sex, money, validation, ego, inflation, you are still you are living off of a temporary euphoric moment. Those things don't last forever. Those things are temporary. You have to learn to live without those things. And once you can learn to live without those things, you will live a more peaceful life. A lot of people spend most of their lives chasing desires that they never really get. And then when they do reach them, they can't enjoy them. And my thing is, you have to accept reality for what it is. Accept reality for what it is. Stop trying to morph it. Stop trying to modify it to your understanding, to your liking. And you won't have the problems that you have. And I think that's the main issue, is that most people try to take reality and morph it into their liking. Reality doesn't work like that. You don't set the rule for what reality can do and what reality can't do. Life is going to be life regardless. The truth is going to be the truth regardless. There is no such thing as, oh, I get to control reality. That's not how it is. People, and that's another thing, people who think the truth is subjective, they think they can control reality. And they're so frustrated because they can't control reality to their liking. That's why they're depressed. That's why they feel lonely. That's why they feel like they're weak. And reality is, for me, how do I accept it? Because I had brothers ask me, how do I accept reality? I don't try to impose my views on, what I think reality should be. I do the opposite. I look at reality and I say, okay, this is how it is. I have to accept it. I don't complain about it. I don't cry about it. I don't run away from it. Stop running. You know? Another thing that can hold you back is your negative energy within yourself. Anger. Your anger towards women, your anger towards society, your anger towards why you're in the situation that you're currently in. That's not going to solve anything. Those people that screwed you over, they're living their best life. They don't care whether they screwed you over or not. They're going to do what they're going to do regardless. They moved on. You're the one who's still stuck. You're the one who's still miserable. And the thing is, you have to make bold decisions moving forward. If you still hanging around the same friends that don't add anything new to your life, you're going to continue to be complacent. You're going to continue to be stuck. Understand that if you're not hanging around anybody who's adding anything good to your life, why are they in the picture? That's what you need to ask yourself. Why are they in the fucking picture? You allow these people to drag you down. You allow these people to feed you bad ideas. You're going to be in that same situation. I would rather be alone than to be around a bunch of people who mean me harm. who want to give me bad advice. You know, I can give you the sword, I can give you the shield, but you got to fight your own battles. You know, at the end of the day, yeah, we need to come together as a rebellion, as a group of black pillars, but everybody's not there yet. And we have to make sure my thing is give advice to get everybody there. You know, stop having anger towards women, because if you continue to have anger towards women, if you continue to have anger towards society, you're still going to be in that rage. You truly haven't accepted the nature of, life. Understanding and accepting are two different things. Accept. You understand. Now you need to accept. Now you need to implement into your life that, hey, this is the course of action that I need to take. If you're still relying on other people, you are weak. You are not strong. Rely on yourself. Become more self-sufficient. That's the key. Don't be afraid to speak out against the masses. Don't be afraid to handle opposition. And I think part of some people can't handle the black pill because the truth is ugly. It requires you to have a understanding of the truth. You can't control the truth. You can't. And a lot of people don't want to do that. Your goal as a man is to progress. That should be your goal as a man, to progress. If you want to stay stagnant, if you want to continuously be in a position of suffering, continue doing the things you're doing. If you don't want to be in that position, you got to make some changes. You got to make some sacrifices and understand that when you take the black pill, you are relinquishing everything. You are giving up your lust. You are giving up your validation. You are giving up everything. You are going to be a target or a villain in society once you take the black pill, because this ideology is frowned upon. It's frowned upon. And you have to understand that people hate people that are connected with the truth. They hate when you don't give them what they want. They hate when you don't provide them an emotional high. I'm not here to provide you feel-good advice. I'm here to tell you what you need to learn. Tell you how to improve yourself, obviously, but also to get you to accept that things will never change. Female nature is never going to change. So don't continue to bitch and complain about how fucked up they are. They're going to continue to be fucked up. Don't complain about, how society's holding you back. It's going to do what it's going to do. You have to allow yourself to move forward. Don't hold yourself back, because if you have a fucked up mindset, that mindset will keep you in that particular place that you don't want to be in. End of story. And it's hard. It's hard. I had a brother tell me that he broke up with his fiance. He understood what he was doing. He understood what he was sacrificing. He likes the black pill. He wants to reach the black pill. Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't beat the resistance. And, you have to make a decision. You either become a part of this world or you go against this world. If you become a part of this world, you become the resistance. If you go against this world, you are not the resistance. You are the renegade. You are the rebellion. You are the one who's alive while everybody else is dead. You are the one that's the light while everybody else is the darkness. You got to decide what you want to do. You have choices. The thing about choices is that you got easy choices and you got hard choices. Everything that's easy is not always good. Period. The difficult decisions are the ones that you really benefit from. Remember that. The difficult decisions you benefit from. The easy ones you don't. So just remember, break your addiction. If you don't break your addiction will hold you back. If you struggle with weed, if you struggle with alcohol, if you struggle with not controlling your sexual desires, get those things under control, because they will get you under control. You will be under the control of the addiction if you don't control it. You either get the addiction under control or you're under the addiction's control. You know, it's one way. There's one way. There is no subjective reality. That's a bunch of garbage. Like I said, people who tell you that the truth is subjective, those people are in denial about reality. They're in denial. The truth is not subjective. Actually, let's be honest, that's a feminine characteristic. That's what a female would say. Oh, the truth is subjective. The truth is not subjective. It's not. It's not what you want it to be. It's not what your perception is. You can't handle reality, so you have to bend the truth to your liking. Stop bending the truth to your liking. Stop running from reality. Stop holding yourself back. You are your own worst enemy because you refuse to take the knowledge. You refuse to look at yourself in the mirror. You refuse to accept the ugliness along with the good. You refuse to be told positive, false hope. You keep having this optimistic mindset. Stop being optimistic. You know, like I said, how do you deal with suffering? Accept it first. Acceptance is the key. You know, another thing that I want to touch on is accept being alone. Once you make peace with being alone, that's a sign that you have no desire of other people's energy. If you have a problem with being alone and you hate being alone, that means you still desire other people's company and energy. The only company that you should invite is people of your liking as far as ideology. Other black pill brothers. You know, again, if you're black pilled, if you are a brother who's afraid to, reach out, again, you know my number. You can give me a call. But the goal is for us to come together, not to be afraid. You know, the ultimate goal for you is growth, becoming a different you, becoming a better you. And obviously, this world is very fucked up, and I'm not trying to tell you that everything's going to be all gold, because it's not. I'm just trying to tell you how to survive in this shitty world that we live in. And so that's primarily it. Stop holding yourself back. Once you can stop holding yourself back, you will become a better individual. But this is Renegade #1. Like the video, share, subscribe. Peace.